I feel like within Mexican American culture, Chicanismo is a very neglected aspect of it. It's not discussed properly, and I feel like that's also because there is a definite lack of just Chicano voices here on in media. There's not that many voices that are discussing Chicanismo, that are discussing these aspects of and what that really means. Especially here in Texas, where we're taught since childhood that Mexicans were evil. They were evil during the Texas Revolution. I feel like a lot of Mexican Americans, especially young men, struggle with that sense of identity, a sense of community that Chicanismo has the capacity to provide. And oftentimes I feel like Chicanismo is very much often used as a capitalist venture, as an aesthetics point. You look like a Chicano, you talk like one, and all of these aspects, when it's not about that. It's about community. Chicanismo is about uplifting others, about bettering yourselves. It's this process of just advocating and standing up for our immigrant families, for our undocumented siblings, for Palestinian people, for marginalized and minority communities here in the United States and across the seas. It was born out of like necessity, being Mexican American, being separated from our country from after the Mexican American War, when the United States took California, when Texas was taken, and beyond that, just like the amount of separation between our indigeneity and hundreds of years of colonial violence. And so we are now in this place where we're still being harassed. We're still being targeted for looking Mexican, for talking Spanish, for listening to Mexican music and all of these aspects. And, Chicano, and what that means to me is just embracing that indigeneity, understanding our roots and where we come from and how we've survived for hundreds of years and how we still are here and how we're not going to go anywhere. So, for all of you Mexican Americans, especially younger ones who are struggling with your identity, I implore you, learn about Chicanismo, learn about that history, about what it means to be a Chicano, how do we contribute more to our communities and be part of these things, because I feel like we're just separated. And now more than ever, I feel like community is such an important aspect of that is often ignored, and Chicanismo is just one of the avenues, especially for Mexican Americans, to find that community, to be a part of it, to hopefully feel like they finally belong. And I know Chicanismo has done that for me here, for sure.